Apple has notched its most significant victory yet against Samsung in its globe-trotting patent fight, All Things Digital reports. District Judge Lucy Koh on Tuesday ruled to enjoin U.S. sales of Samsung's Galaxy Tab 10.1 slate. It's a preliminary injunction, and Apple must post $2.6 million in bond in case it turns out Samsung has been wrongfully hobbled. Apple was happy to see the injunction, but Computer World points out even if Apple has won this battle, Samsung is benefiting from the war. Samsung has become Apple's principal hardware competitor, and there's little doubt that the continuing legal battles between the two firms have helped the Galaxy maker to build its brand in international markets. That said, Samsung will probably be more cautious in the future, a writer for VentureBeat explains. Samsung still isn't ashamed to lift some design elements from Apple. Its S-Voice virtual assistant in the Galaxy S3 looks a lot like Apple's Siri, for example. But I can't imagine that Samsung can continue to be as bold about its Apple-inspired designs in the future. And Foss Patents says Samsung was pretty bold with its 10.1 design to the point of being indistinguishable from Apple. The decision strengthens Apple's copycat allegations against Samsung. The ruling notes that Judge Koh's court found the Galaxy Tab 10.1 is virtually indistinguishable from Apple's iPad and iPad 2. In fact, Samsung's counsel couldn't distinguish those products when Judge Koh showed them in the courtroom at a limited distance. But Liliputing points out the whole suspension of sales could be very short-lived. This all feels a bit silly at this point. The court has only issued an injunction which would prohibit sales until the case actually goes to trial, at which point it could theoretically be overturned and Apple could be required to pay damages incurred by Samsung. Indeed, Samsung appealed the injunction to a higher court mere hours after the ruling came down, and it's worth noting the ruling doesn't even cover the Galaxy Tab 2 10.1. For Newsy, I'm Candice Aviles. Multiple sources, The Real Story.